What's up everyone? In this video we're rounding up the best free drum VSTs to get the most authentic real drum sounds in your DAW. I'm going to have Alex demoing them on his E-Kit. And what we ended up with one of these is absolutely insane, so keep watching until the end. All of the patterns he's playing are going to be in a MIDI pack. You'll find the download link below, along with all of the plugins in this video, which are available for Mac and PC. Let's get started. Kicking off our list, we have Slate drums free. So what sets Slate drums apart is its incredible attention to detail. You're not just getting static samples in this plugin, you're getting a fully customizable drum VST. You want to tune your snare a bit tighter? It's super easy. You want to switch toms out, you want some shinier cymbals, you have the options right here. What's extremely important with this plugin and some plugins I'm going to show a bit later in the video is the ability to route the sounds to separate channels in your DAW, which is going to give you massive control when you go to mix your drums. All you have to do is set the channel below each drum sound in the VST's mixer and then create tracks that receive that audio. And for those of you that like to get hands-on with your productions and have a live player in your sessions, this plugin really shines when you use an electronic drum kit to trigger the sounds. And if you're not completely sure about programming drums, there's a huge library of MIDI loops to choose from in this plugin. All you have to do is select the genre, the style, what section of the song you'd like, you drag and drop it into your DAW, and you're done. Take a listen to this. The sound quality of Slate drums is second to none. Whether you're producing hip-hop, rock, or jazz, these drums can do it all. Next on our list is something that you've probably heard about, Spitfire Labs. In Labs, you have access to their older drums library, as well as their latest release, which is a vintage drum kit. Let's dig in. What really sets the Labs drums apart is the sound quality. We're talking about a drum kit that has been sampled with a meticulous attention to detail that Spitfire Audio is known for. The ambiance and texture that this kit can bring to your music is exceptional, especially for those looking for a hi-fi, studio quality session drummer sound that you can inject right into your productions. All right, let's compare the vintage drums, their latest release, to the older Labs drums library. I'm finding the sound quality of these much higher, which makes sense because this is a more recent release and Spitfire Labs drums was recorded in 2012. With vintage drums, you get two kits, a 1970 Ludwig with a 26-inch bass drum, as made famous by John Bonham of Led Zeppelin, and a 1940 custom kit with calfskin heads for a warm, rounded tone. The only con about both of these drum kits is that you have all of the sounds on only one channel without the ability to route to different channels. This is perfect if you have the sound that you're going for, and of course, you can use multiple channels with the same plugin for each sound if you wanted to get that granular. Moving on to third on our list, we're taking a slightly different route. Instead of a standalone plugin, we're going to be maximizing the potential of something that you likely already have, your DAW's built-in drum rack. Every major DAW comes with a drum rack or a sampler that lets you drag and drop samples, layer sounds and textures, but the real magic happens when you start incorporating high-quality free drum sounds from sample sites like Lander. With over 2 million samples, Lander Samples has the most punchiest 808s, the crispiest snares, and you can sort by genres from lo-fi to pop to rock, and even expertly recorded acoustic drum samples. By handpicking each element, you create a sound that's uniquely yours. No preset plugin can offer this level of personalization. Plus, exploring different samples can spark inspiration and push your music in a different direction. For Alex, I chose some of the best hip-hop drum samples I could find on Lander Samples. Let's check it out and see how it sounds. Next up is BFD Player, a powerhouse drum VST that I personally find hard to believe is free. The included core library gives you a staggering 5 gigabytes of recorded drum samples with 14 preset kits, giving you some of the most detailed and dynamic drum sounds available. Unlike many other free offerings, BFD Player doesn't hold back on velocity layers or available channels, giving you a ton of control over the realism of the performance. In the 3D kit view, you can switch between drums with ease. BFD Player simplifies the mixing process without sacrificing depth. It gives you access to 4 macros to tweak the sound of the loaded preset, allowing you to rapidly change the character of the drum sounds. You can also route the drum sounds to separate channels, giving you full control over the drum mix. Similar to Stephen Slate drums, the Groove Browser comes with pre-built grooves with a filtering mechanism that makes finding the perfect drum pattern a breeze. You have a library of 340 drum patterns to choose from that you can easily drag and drop right into your DAW. Similar to Stephen Slate Drum's Free and BFD Player, MODO Drum is IK Multimedia's answer to realistic drums in your DAW. With real-time modal synthesis and advanced sampling, you get an extremely high-quality sound for a great price point. Free. Demo! What makes this plugin unique is the ability to adjust every element of the sound on the fly. You can change the type of sticks and even adjust the stick placement on each drum. What's really neat is the ability to control the acoustic environment the drum kit is in. You can get the tightness of a small room or the expansive reverberation of a large hall. The mixer on MODO Drum is also extremely in-depth. You get built-in EQs, compressors, delays, reverbs, distortion, with the ability to route each drum sound to separate channels in your DAW. MODO Drum's Grooves has over 1,400 drum patterns across a ton of styles. It's super easy to filter out with the ability to drag and drop right into your DAW. Nudging into our 6th slot is MT Power Drumkit 2. This is a purely free plugin made by an independent developer that's extremely easy to use. Whether you're composing rock, pop, funk, or jazz, the dynamic clarity of these samples brings a live drummer's energy right into your DAW. It comes packed with a range of pre-programmed drum patterns and fills, allowing you to build the backbone of your track with ease. Each drum sound has been processed with the right amount of EQ, compression, and reverb, ensuring that your drum track sits perfectly in your mix without the need for extensive tweaking. And you can also route each sound to separate channels in your DAW. Last on our list is Monster Drums. This free drum VST offers an arsenal of 20 drum kits. It's huge. It's monstrous. From chiptune to reggae to pop, this plugin has you covered genre-wise. It's made by independent developer Agus Shardaman. The UI is relatively easy to use, with the skin changing depending on which drum kit you pick. It also offers the ability to toggle each sound on and off, adjust the volume, pan, and even tune each element to your liking. You'll also get global reverb and filter controls, as well as an ADSR for each drum sound. Are you going to do a crazy one for this one? So that's crazy, but a crazy thing you can do is subscribe to our channel and hit that bell to get notified when we release new videos so you can learn even more about music production. And there you have it. That's our list of the 7 best free drum VSTs to get the best drum sounds in your DAW. If I missed one, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Cool.
You know what? I won't dab.